Do you know that by making small changes to your everyday routine and incorporating healthy and positive activities into your life, it will help you to achieve any goal? Welcome, new generation leaders, to this second week of challenges. This is Mrs. Ayala. Today, we are going to continue exploring the second part of nutrition and healthy habits, preparing and explaining different healthy recipes. Part 2, remember? Remember that this lesson has been divided in 3 parts. Today is the second, and next week, October the 1st, will be the last part of this topic. The objective for this lesson are to acquire and to use in context vocabulary related to nutrition and healthy habits, and to describe good healthy habits to improve life quality. Now, let's review some vocabulary words that you will see during the lesson. The first word is nutrition, nutrients. Nutrient is a substance used by an organism to survive, grow, and reproduce. Nutrients. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is a substance such as sugar or starch that provides the body with energy. Carbohydrates. Vitamins. Vitamins are organic components in food that are needed in very small amount for growth and for maintaining good health. Vitamins, remember. Protein. Protein is one of the many substances found in food, such as meat, cheese, fish, or eggs, that is necessary for the body to grow and be strong. Protein, remember, protein. Cholesterol. Cholesterol is a substance containing a lot of fat that is found in the body, tissue, and blood of all animals, and human too. Thought to be part of the causes of heart disease if there is too much of it. Cholesterol. Glucose is a type of sugar that is found in plants, especially fruits, and supplies an important part of the energy that animals or people need. Digestion. Digestion is the ability of the body to change food chemically so that it can be used, Digestion. Fat is a natural oily or greasy substance occurring in animals or people's bodies, especially when deposited as a layer under the skin or around certain organs. Fat. Minerals. Mineral is a valuable or useful chemical substance that is formed naturally in the ground. Okay guys, remember last week I showed you some delicious recipes, and now I brought you new recipes, healthy, that I hope you can prepare one of them at home. The first one is crispy chicken bites, and this is very delicious. And then you will watch a green salad, and finally the chicken and egg fried rice. Those are very delicious and healthy. Pay attention. like them? Amazing, right? Could you watch those special dishes that we can prepare at home? And for being healthy, guys, these are delicious. Now, guys, it's time to a listening activity. Try to listen to the vocabulary words that we already reviewed, and let's sing along. Nutrition song. I want to sing with you. Pay attention.
It's a sweet night. Keep me healthy tonight. You're not alone in this fight.
We're
Talking about nutrition, yeah. Carbohydrates, nuts and nutrients. Add accessory foods.
Somebody sugar, start carbohydrate, give it energy, break down digestion. This is the main energy producing. Liver stores it up, and your body needs protein. Growth and repair, body tissue better. Other vital jobs make your body grow stronger. When you eat meat, fish, and nuts, it's a fact. Protein, simple chemicals, more amino acids. I can see your body needs more. Storing energy up in there. Your body counting up the fats, still storing and holding up in places under skin. Right now, body really keeping holding, hanging on till it needs it later. These fats coming in too tight, unsaturated fats and saturated.
It's a sweet night. Keep me healthy tonight. You're not alone in this fight. We're talking about nutrition, yeah. Carbohydrates, proteins, nuts and nutrients. Add accessory foods. We're talking about nutrition, yeah. We're talking about nutrition,
Next up, vitamins, part of accessory. Health diet, in the body, all it's needed. Based in chemical or organic. Contains copper 50 times your habit. They're not only minerals important, they are needed for life now. Inorganic like iron, sodium, iodine, 20 different minerals to grow up iron. Dietary fiber in hair, carbohydrates find it in bread. Intestines counting up as both still squeezing it downhill, 'cause it helps push up the waste. Right now, intestines need a soldier, helping the food out the digestion. Assisting to get rid of waste, evacuating to survive. Who's the
It's a sweet night. Keep me healthy tonight. You're not alone in this fight. We're talking about nutrition, yeah. Carbohydrates, proteins, nuts and nutrients. Add accessory foods. We're talking about nutrition. You feel the way you feel from food in your diet. Well, this is fun. Healthy foods, your body needs. Nutrients and accessory, helping bodies work properly. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins,
nutrients for you?
minerals and vitamins.
These are accessories.
It's just food and diet.
Nutrients, accessories.
It's just food and diet.
They're right here for you.
We're talking about nutrition. It's a sweet night. Keep you healthy tonight. You're not alone in this fight. We're talking about nutrition, yeah. Carbohydrates, proteins, nuts and nutrients. Add accessory foods. Accessory foods. We're talking about nutrition.
You don't have to do it all alone.
You don't have to
We're
do
talking about nutrition. Your food and diet in your home.
that's what you do.
No pretend you do it all alone. We're talking about nutrition. Nutrients, accessories. We're talking about nutrition.
Do you like the song? We are talking about nutrition. That's correct. I hope you could see the vocabulary words there and practice with me. So, let's see. We have a practice here using the vocabulary words. So, the number one, let's drag the word to the correct space. One of the many substances found in food such as meat, cheese, fish, or eggs? What do you think? Protein. Protein, very good. Number 2, a type of sugar that is found in plants. What is that? A type of sugar that is found in plants. Glucose, correct. Glucose. Number 3, a substance containing a lot of fat that is found in the body tissue and blood. And sometimes it's really bad for us. What do you think is the word? Cholesterol. That's correct, guys. Cholesterol. Number 4, the ability of a body to change food chemically. The ability of the body to change food chemically. Digestion, correct. You are right. Number 5, organic components in food that are needed in very small amount for growth and for maintaining good health. Vitamin, correct. Vitamin. We can find minerals in food like meat, fish, and we need more. Some other, for example, a useful chemical substance that is formed naturally in the ground. Yeah, the word that we are talking about, mineral. So there are a lot. Our body needs all those minerals and vitamins. Have you heard about quantifiers? Yeah, we use quantifiers when we want to indicate the amount or quantity of something. So let's pay attention to this video that I have prepared for you. That is explaining what are countable and uncountable nouns and how to use quantifiers according to the nouns, if they are countable or uncountable. Pay attention.
A quantifier is a word or phrase which is used before a noun to indicate the amount or quantity, like some, any, lot of, or few. The quantifiers can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. A countable noun is anything that can be counted, whether singular, like a dog, a house, a friend, or plural, a few books, a lot of oranges, etc. I will give you an example. There are 3 apples. As you can see here, I wrote a number before the noun. And also, I added the letter S at the end of the noun. Uncountables, they cannot be counted with numbers. They may be the name of abstract ideas, qualities, physical objects that are too small, or substances like liquid, powder, gases. Uncountable nouns are used with a singular verb. For example, there is no water in the pond. The word water is an uncountable noun. What about if we have any amount? Nothing. What quantifier can we use? How can we build those sentences? Okay, for countable we can say there are no books. Uncountable, there is. Look that we are using a singular verb. There is no water. Also we can say there aren't any books, or there isn't any water. If we have a small amount of something, we can use some quantifiers too. For countables and uncountables. Okay, we can use like there aren't any chairs, or there are hardly any shares. These are negative statements. What about if we write positive statements using these as an example? We can say there are a few bees, or there are several bees. It means more than 4. For uncountable, we can say there isn't or there is not much money, or there is hardly any money. In positive statements, we can say there is a little water, or there is a bit of water. For a large amount, we can build sentences using quantifiers. If we want to have an example like using fruits. Okay, let's remember fruits are countables. So we can say there are a lot of fruits, or there are a lot of fruits. There are plenty of fruits, or there are lots of fruits. And there is something that is very interesting, that we can use the same quantifier for both countable and uncountable when we are talking about a large amount. So we can say there is a lot of water, or there is lot of water, there is plenty of water, or lots of water.
That's correct. Now, guys, let's put into practice with a game, okay? Using quantifier. Are you ready? How are there? How much? How many? How a lot of? Or how a few? What do you think? How? Eggs are countable, right? So, how many, right? How many eggs are there? Good. Let's see the next one. Samuel and John have as used as I do. What do you think? A little, some, much, or many? Much, yeah. Samuel and John have as much use as I do. Remember, this is uncountable. Look at this one. Marta has of chicken thighs. A little, a few, or a lot? A lot, right? Good. Good. Now we already accomplished this one. It's much. And look at the other one. Berens doesn't have chocolate. Any, remember. It's negative. Good. There are coconuts. Don't ask me for more. Much, a few, a little, plenty. A few. There are a few coconuts. Don't ask me for more. Hey, congratulations, guys. Now, guys, there is a listening and speaking activity. You have to pay attention to a conversation between Alan and Lucy. So I will read first, and then it will be your turn for you to read. Okay? First, we are gonna select the best option. Let's circle to complete each statement. Okay, we have Alan. How about making a or an apple pie? And see, very good. How about making an apple pie? And Lucy said, great idea. Do you have some or any apple? Tell me. Remember we use any for questions or negative statements. So it's any, right? Any. Good. Alan said, yes, there are a few or a little in the kitchen. What do you think, guys? Remember that a few is used with countable nouns. So we are talking about apples, so apples are countable, right? So it's a few in the kitchen. Good. How much or how many do we need? Remember, we use how much for uncountable and how many for countable. So we are talking about apples. It's how many, right? Do we need? Lucy said a lot or a little, about a kilo. What do you think? Then remember that we use a little for uncountable nouns. So we have countables. Apples are countable, right? So we have to use a lot. A lot, about a kilo. Good. And then Alan said, there aren't many or much. We can buy some or any at the store. What do you think? There aren't many. Why? Because we are talking about countable nouns. There aren't many. We can buy some. Some. It's in affirmative. We use some for affirmative sentences. Also, when we are asking or offering something, we use some. Now Lucy said, and we need a little or a few sugar too. Remember, sugar is uncountable, so we have to use a little. We use it with uncountable. We need a little sugar too. Alan said, how many or how much do we need? In this case, we are talking about the sugar. How much? Yeah, because it's uncountable. How much do we need? And Lucy said, a half kilo. Good. Alan, oh no, there isn't some or any. So there isn't any. We use any for negative and interrogative sentences. So there isn't any. And Lucy, okay, write it on the list. We also need some or any eggs. Eggs are countable, right? Some eggs. It's in affirmative too. We also need some eggs. How many or how much are there in the fridge? Remember, we're talking about eggs, so it's how many are there in the fridge? And Alan said a little or a few. There are 4 eggs. Countable. Remember. So it is, for countable we use a few. There are 4. And Lucy said, okay, let's go to the supermarket to buy all the ingredients. Good, guys. Now, guys, it's time to practice. I will be Alan and you will be Lucy, okay? You have to answer to Alan. Let me start. How about making an apple pie? It's your turn. Good. Yes, there are a few in the kitchen. How many do we need? Excellent, guys. There aren't many. We can buy some at the store. Your turn. Perfect. How much do we need? Good. Oh no, there isn't any. Hey, excellent. Good. A few. There are 4. Very good, guys. Have you ever cooked a delicious meal? I know that you have. So I want you to pay attention to a preparation of how to make a grilled chicken, okay? After that, you will have an activity. Pay attention to the video.
How to make grilled chicken. Avoid the greasy mess of fried chicken without missing the flavor by grilling. You will need an old towel, canola oil, 4 chicken breast halves, salt and pepper, a meat thermometer, and 1/3 cup of barbecue sauce. Step 1. Heat the grill to medium-high and oil the grate with an old towel dipped in canola oil. Step 2. Season both sides of the chicken with salt and pepper. Place the chicken on the grill. Step 3. Grill boneless chicken without turning for 6 to 10 minutes or 10 to 14 minutes for bone-in. Flip the chicken and cook the other side. Step 4. Insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the meat to test for doneness. Make sure your chicken reaches at least 160 degrees. Chicken will become dry if the temperature is above 165 degrees. Step 5. Brush on your favorite barbecue sauce about 1 minute before the chicken is done. Did you know? The body temperature of chicken ranges from about 104 to 107.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Could you pay attention? Now, let's see if you can fill the gaps with the correct procedure, okay? First, we have the grill to medium height. That's the first thing that you do. Heat, correct. Heat the grill to medium height. And what else? Oil, correct. Oil the grate with an old towel dipped in canola oil. Now, number 2. Both sides of the chicken with salt and pepper. Then, what is that? Season, correct. Season both sides of the chicken with salt and pepper. Right. Then, the chicken on the grill. Then place, correct. Place the chicken on the grill. Good. Number 3. Boneless chicken without turning for 6 to 10 minutes or 10 to 14 minutes for boning. The chicken and cook the other side. Tell me. Grill, grill, grill. Boneless chicken without turning for 6 to 10 minutes or 10 to 14 minutes for bone-in. What? Flip, correct. Flip the chicken and cook the other side. Woo. Number 4. The thermometer into the tightest part of the meat to taste for doneness. Make sure your chicken reaches at least 160 degrees. Tell me. What do you think? Insert. Correct. Insert the thermometer into the tightest part of the meat to taste for doneness, make sure your chicken reaches at least 160 degrees. And the last one, on your favorite barbecue sauce, about 1 minute before the chicken is done. Brush, correct. Brush on your favorite barbecue sauce about 1 minute before the chicken is done. So now you know how to prepare another recipe, guys. I hope you can invite me one day to taste those delicious recipes, guys. Now we have a quiz. This is a menu quiz. We have to read the menu and then you have to select the best option. Let's start. Okay, we have the Adam's Kitchen. Let's read for children meals. See separate menu. We have appetizer, entries, chef specials, desserts. So the restaurant has a separate menu for vegetarian, children, or meat eaters. We just read them. Children. Excellent. Next. Which appetizer can be served by 2 people? Look at the menu. Which appetizer side? Which one can be served by 2 people? The antipasti, soup, or salad? The salad. The antipasti. Ooh, that's correct. Let's continue. What do you get with the onion tart? What do you get with the onion tart? No potatoes, garlic bread, or tomato and paper soup? No potatoes. No potato, correct. That's in entries. Okay. Which of the chef specials is for vegetarians? The roast chicken, the fish of the day, or the spaghetti? The spaghetti, of course. Of course, guys. How much is the chocolate pudding? How much is it? $4.30, $4.50, or $4.95? Yeah, the last option. Excellent job, guys. Congratulations. Now it's time for your assignment. The task is you have to become a celebrity, okay? Imagine that you are a celebrity, an actor, actress, singer, etc. And you have to answer some questions about your healthy habits to the media, to the reporters, etc. You know, those people, paparazzi. So let's see the steps. The first one, inform the media about your diet. What do you eat or what you don't eat? And why do you do it? Let's see. The second is, what do you eat? Don't you eat? It's similar to the first one. And what do you like or what you dislike? The third one, you have to answer, how often do you eat? What do you have for breakfast? For lunch or for dinner? Do you eat healthy or unhealthy food? What is useful for you? And the last one, remember this is your assignment. What should young people eat? So give recommendations for young people what they can eat. I have recorded an example, pay attention to my video so you can develop your activity easily. Pay attention.
Hi, I am Grace. I am a singer. I have got a lot of concerts. I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables. I don't eat any fast food. I eat some low-fat meat. I eat some fish. I drink a lot of water. I don't drink any soft drinks. Young people should eat healthy food. Bye.
To become an artist, guys, I was an artist. So you have to become a celebrity, guys. Guys, I want you to repeat this with me, okay? I can eat breakfast every morning. I can eat fruits or vegetables at my meals and snacks. I can drink low-fat milk and water every day and limit soda and juice to special occasions. I can limit TV screen time to less than 2 hours per day and be active on most days of the week. So this is our challenge for this week, okay? Or next week. Remember, protect yourself against this virus that is affecting people. Wear your face mask, wash your hands constantly. Remember, be separated from people that are not living with you. Sanitize every surface that you touch. Stay safe, guys, and get the shot. Remember, we have a vaccine available, so you can receive that vaccine. Take advantage of this. So guys, remember to stay tuned. Follow us in our social media. Remember, we have a blog prepared with all the presentations from 7 to 12. Also, there is a YouTube channel. If you type TEL-MrsAyala, you will find a lot of videos there. Maybe useful for you guys. And remember the Microsoft team created for 10th grades. This is the code that you can type and you can access into the team, or simply scan the quotes and it will take you into the site. Okay? Our special thanks to the Magister Daira Crampton, who is the academic coordinator from the National Directorate of Foreign Language Teaching. And to all the sponsors that make this lesson possible for you guys. So guys, see you next week with another interesting part of this topic. Take care of you and continue practicing healthy eating habits. Goodbye.